Hello, today I want to talk to some of my brothers or sisters who are either still searching or they found somebody, but they look at that person doesn't have everything they want. This particularly goes to the perfectionists, the melancholies, who are detailed while searching to be sure one person has everything they need. And usually I'm saying that there's what we call the 80-20 rules, where no matter how good the person you're searching for or you see is, you'll just have 80% of what you want, and there'll always be 20% that that person doesn't have. And some people are either frustrated all their lives in marriage or still not being able to find somebody because they are looking for the 100%. And most of this is the fact that they're trying to find the 4 temperaments in one human being, and that's not possible. This is it. When I asked a friend who was not married, and like, what are you waiting for? He said, no, the type of ladies I've seen, they really don't have everything. So if you see this person, you lack this, you see this, he lacks that. So I said, what are you looking for? He told me, I want a joyful, playful, smiling lady. I want a hardworking lady. I want a lady who can take care of the house, who is organized, who is clean. I want a lady who gives me peace. I said, what are you looking for? He counted all that, and I noticed he was looking for the 4 temperaments in one human being. He wanted a social sanguine who is all joyful. He wanted that same social sanguine to be all ambitious like the choleric old lady. And he wanted that same choleric lady to be all organized, homemade, baking 3 meals or cooking 3 meals at home, washing, cleaning like the male. And he also wanted that same person to be as peaceful as the flag. And the bad news is that that person doesn't exist. It could only exist in our head. So it's always important to choose what are your priorities. Do you want the all buoyant, lively, joyful, sanguine? If that's what is most attractive to you, be ready that every temperament that attracts you has weaknesses. That person could end up being extravagant. The same person could end up being disorganized or careless. That's the other side of the joyful sanguine you're looking for, or indiscipline. So if you admire the joy, the all buoyant, the outgoing, the smiles, you have to be ready to cope with that weakness. If you're looking for an ambitious lady, you're looking for the choleric who has all the plans, the project, the ambition, the companies, that's good news. It's important to look for somebody who can build, but behind that all-going, outgoing person is a choleric who most time is dealing with anger and is controlling and has a bit of difficulty with subordination. They have their own dreams, so it's almost impossible to tell a choleric that I think you're not going back to school, or I think you're not starting that new dream. It's hard. So if you're looking for that woman who will be all yes, and that woman who will be all outgoing, ambitious, that's where you find it difficult, because you see the choleric all going, and then one day you tell her that don't do this, she says, I'm sorry, I'm going to do it. You're like, no, this woman is not what I dreamt of, I was looking for. Behind that outgoing woman is a stubborn person. So always know that. If you're looking for all tidy, organized, and then all happy, buoyant, never angry, you go and marry a male because she's all tidy, she's all organized, she's all homely. And then when she starts her emotional, remember they have a problem with their feelings and their emotion. When they start coming out and they start getting nagging, they start getting sad, the whole house is gloomy. Don't say, no, I didn't, this is not what I asked. Each time you ask for a perfect melancholy, you're also asking or telling yourself, I'm ready to go through her mood swings, because those days will come. When those days come, don't admire the sanguine out there. If you're looking for all peaceful, like, know that there are mornings she can get up and don't feel like even waking up from bed. She wants to sleep more. There are days that you can come home and she says, "Oh, I didn't cook. I really didn't have the energy." Especially when they are going through problem, pregnancy and so on. The minute they don't have that much energy, so you will take their piece, but you'll be ready to push them to do the slightest of things all your life. So behind the glamour of each temperament is also the dark part, which you must carefully choose and be sure of what you want. Hello.